What's up, you guys? Hey, it is day two. Oh my gosh, this is day two of 21 days of content challenge. I am so excited, you guys. I am so excited. First of all, shout out to you guys, man. You all are following through. I've gotten texts, I've seen posts, I've gotten people saying, hey, check this out. Is this good? Is this okay? Listen, you guys are rocking out this challenge, and I'm so excited about what you are going to accomplish over these next 21 days. And so I'm pumped, I'm ready, and I hope you guys are too. If you're just joining, again, welcome. I am Sharisa T. I am the visionary of I Teach, I Coach LLC, and we are embarking on a 21-day social media content challenge. I decided to do this challenge because I had a couple of clients and they are not too well savvy with technology and social media marketing. So I said, okay, listen, let's do this 21-day content challenge. And it's so fitting at the time of everything because of what God is doing in my life, also in the lives of so many people who I am walking closely with. And so I'm excited about you guys getting on social media, letting people know who you are, sticking to this challenge, doing the things that are required and making the sacrifices. We talked about yesterday about consistency and how we have to make sure that we do what we need to do to get what we want to get done. And so it may require you to do some sacrifice, and it may require you to shift your schedule a little bit. Listen, I'm having to shift mine to make sure these videos are dropping every day. And so yeah, so this is a real thing. So don't think that I am not doing the necessary things that I need to do too. I'm having to shift some things around to make sure that these things are consistently coming out for you all as we are embarking on this challenge. So we are in day two. And on today, we're going to talk about systems and structures. Systems and structures. If you're not a part of my Facebook group, I'm going to put the link in the bottom. I would love for you to join because what that group is allowing me to get is data from you. So I'm doing a little polls, I'm doing a few things inside of the group just to see like where I want to kind of gauge our conversation over the next 21 days. And so I did a poll in that group to kind of see, okay, what type of business, what type of pages, how's your social media set up? Do you guys have IG? Is it a personal page? Is it a business page? So I did that type of poll. And so I noticed that a lot of people who are in the group, or the majority of people in the group, have business pages, which is amazing. And so I'm excited about that. Maybe you have a page or you're getting ready to switch it over, but I'm excited about that. So today we're going to really talk about systems. The first thing I'm going to talk to you guys about is putting a system in place for scheduling content and creating content. So there needs to be a time in your day or in your week where you are creating content for your business, for your ministry, for your product, for your services. Content could be you taking a review down, posting a review. Content could be you doing something, some type of video or something about the product, business, service, creating flyers, creating quotes, whatever that thing may be for your business. It can be personalized to you, but you need to take a day to I call it content creation day. Usually I did it, well, I used to do it on Mondays. So Mondays was like I call it like an admin day where I'm doing a lot of admin things and I'm also creating content. So Monday used to be a day that I do that. Now I kind of take maybe like a 30-minute break a day because of my schedule is so a little bit hectic. I won't say hectic, but it's a little bit busier than it has been in very quite some time. And so now I'm taking about 30 minutes a day creating content. And the reason why I do that is because I want to keep my page active. I built up my business page from the beginning. I think I started my page back in 2017, 2018, and I've built it up. I don't have thousands and thousands of followers, no, but I have quality people who engage with my post. I have quality people who are following me, who are sharing and liking and doing the things on my page. And so I am engaged with that following. I know that my lane, my platform is Facebook. Yes, I love IG. I love Twitter. I love TikTok. And I can post some things on TikTok and it get a lot of views in not that short amount of time. Yes. But most of my engagement comes from Facebook. A lot of my a lot of my engagement comes from Facebook. So what I want to talk to you guys today is about systems and structures. It is so important that we have systems and structures in our business. Before I read to you the definition, because y'all know how I am, I love to do definitions. I want to read to you or bring back to your remembrance a very familiar passage in the Bible where it talks about Jesus feeding the 5,000. And this particular verse that sticks out to me, which I want to read to you, is Matthew 14, verses 18 through 19. It says, let's see, is that the one I want? Hold on. No, not 18. Sorry. Let's see. Something to eat right here. Okay. So I'm reading what version? This is the NIV. Let's see. I don't think that's the one I want to read though. Let me look. Because there's a particular way that it is written, and it may not be Matthew, but what I wanted to point out is that they were getting ready to feed the 5,000, and some of the disciples were saying, hey, you need to send them away because we don't have enough food. It was such a large crowd. But Jesus was like, no, no, we have something for them to eat. Bring them here and sit them on the grass. And he sit them down. One version I think says they sat down in groups of like 10 or 1,000. I need to find the correct, maybe that was the KJV. Let me see. I need to find it. But he set them down in groups. He organized them in groups. And I can't find the version that I'm looking for. It may not be Matthew, it may be Luke. But anyway, he set them down in groups and told them, hey, come here. I need y'all to sit them down on the grass in groups. And he fed them until they were full, and they had much left over. Why am I referencing that? It's because it was a systematic way that Jesus did how he fed them. He didn't have them line up one by one. He had them sit on the grass. It was strategic. It was some type of order. And when we think about systems and structures, we need to have systems and structures in place to manage our business, to manage our day, to manage our ministry, to manage those things. And so I did a live maybe a year or so ago, probably by now, and I was doing a group coaching session, and we were talking about what systems and structures were, like the definition. And one of the queens who was on there, I want to read what she said. She said a system is a way of doing something that will give her a peace of mind. She is an educator, and so if she didn't have a system in place, her classroom would be chaotic, her day would be chaotic. Her systems and structures are her lifeline to her day. They help her outline her goals and how to achieve them. And so I love that definition, because if you're thinking about a system, it is your lifeline. It helps your day. It helps you have order in whatever it is that you're doing. And so if you are a solopreneur, or you're just getting your feet wet, running a business can be very taxing. It can be very hard work. Especially as a solopreneur, you're everything. You're doing the invoices, you're taking the payments, you're making the calls, you're running your social media accounts. You're just about doing everything. And if you don't have some type of system in place, it will be chaotic. You'll literally get up and say, okay, what am I doing today? I don't know what's happening today. And you won't have any type of system. And I was there when I got into full-time entrepreneurship. My life switched. I was used to going to a job, working a 9 to 5, getting up at a certain time, being out the house by a certain time, at the job for 8 to 9 hours, going home, and then working my business part-time. But when I transferred over to a full 24 hours, I don't have to get up at 7 o'clock if I don't want to. I don't have to be at the house at 7:15. I don't have to do that, because now I'm working for myself. But and some people may say, "Oh, that sounds lovely," but running a business can be hard work, and there are late hours, early hours, and late nights. Definitely. There are things that I want to make sure that I have done for the week. There are things that I need to have in place. And so in order for me to do that, I need to have a system. I need to have something structured in place so that I'm able to run my business, run my ministry, run it effectively. And so, yes, you need some type of system when it comes to marketing. You just can't say, "Oh, I'm just going to post this today." You need to be strategic. You need to be strategic on how you're doing things. And so I'm going to share my screen. And I think this is so vital. And I think this will be very helpful to any business owner, anyone who is watching this live or watching the replay, so that you can kind of see how I organize my day. So yesterday, if you were on, I told you guys that I don't even use Facebook. I use what is called Meta. And Meta is the business side of Facebook. And it allows me to manage my business page, my personal page, and my Instagram pages, or any kind of any accounts that I'm connected to, I can manage here. Now, let me say this. I do run social media pages for some clients where I'm posting on their behalf. So I can toggle. I don't want to, show, but I do run multiple pages. And so that's why mine looks a little different, because I have multiple pages here. But at the same time, I really make sure that, and you're probably like, "How? I didn't even know you do that." Yeah, that's not a service that I tell everybody. It's something that I offer to my clients exclusively. I don't advertise that. And that's because, honestly, I don't want to do that like full time. Like, I'll do 2 or 3 or 4 accounts, but as to have many accounts, managing their accounts, it can be taxing, plus all of the other stuff that I do. So that is just an extension service that I do offer my clients. But anyway, so here's the business. This is what it looks like in Meta. And so once you have a business Facebook page, you're able to get this Meta Business Suite. And what this does, let me just go home. It allows me to, you see, my Instagram and my Facebook pages are connected. It allows me to get notifications, who's inboxing me, who's liking everything on Instagram and IG. It allows me what is called this planner. This is where I'm going to be at in a little bit. It allows me to plan my content out for the week, for the month, for 2 or 3 weeks at a time. The planner is lit. I love it. This right here is the content. I get feedback. Okay, this tells me, like this right here, I can get, because I have worked my business and worked my account, I am in monetization status. And so some of my things I'm able to get monetized, and I'm also able to get stars now. So this gives me the data and tells me those things that I'm able to get stars on and monetization on, and all of that. And that is for IG and Facebook. When I go here, this is my love, 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 love part. I can go to insights and it tells me so much information. It tells me, okay, your reach is down 17.5% this month. Okay, from October the 6th to November the 2nd, my reach is down. My content interactions are up. These are all of my followers. My click links are down. My minute views are down. It tells me all types of data. It even goes to tell me my audience, what I love, how many people are following me on Facebook and Instagram. It tells me the age range and the gender. So you see that I have a lot of women who follow me in this 35 through 44 age range on Facebook and IG. So yep, that's about the same. I do have men following me. It tells me their age. It also tells me the top cities where my people are. So a lot of people are in my people are in Birmingham, Alabama, which 16.4% of my followers are from there. It tells me everything. It tells me the top countries, so I'm getting a lot of people who are from the United States, but I'm also reaching people over, in Nigeria, which is amazing. That's crazy, right? And so this gives me data on about my audience. So it tells me like who just the nuts and the bolts about my audience. Here I can go here and this will give me my content. It's loading slow. And it tells me here, once I go over here, oh, okay, this post reached about 26 people. You had these many interactions. Oh, but this post, they must love this post. You got like 166 reach. That means 166 people saw your post, and you have people who've interacted with your posts, whether you have contents or shares. Here's the thing, y'all may get likes, loves, and hearts and things. That's cool, but the reach is where you really want to be, because that means that you're having more eyes on that particular type of message. So I can look at my content and say, okay, hey, I see that my people are liking when I post quotes that talks about, battles and warfare. I see people like this post. I posted here. You see, I have 895 people have reached this, have seen it, had 913 impressions, 38 interactions, 29 likes, then you got comments, blah, blah, blah. Like all of this data is good. This kind of helps me say, okay, maybe I need to start posting more content that goes along with whatever this is. So this is letting you know, like, this is telling you what your audience on your brand, on your Facebook or your pages, what they are very interested in from you, what captures their eyes. This is another quote, like my quotes. I'm gonna show y'all something in just a minute. I hope I can find it. But my quotes, like, I get people who like my quotes more than just like, products. And that's just being honest. Like when I post certain things, my quotes, they get the more following. A lot of people, I post this picture on Thanksgiving. A lot of people like that picture. I got all of these, it tells me about the interactions. It tells me about the comments. A lot of people like my pictures, and you're probably saying, well, hey, they didn't like the quote, or they didn't do this, but their numbers are included every time a person sees your page. It's included in the reach and the impressions. And so people may not be liking your stuff, but if you go and look at the reach and the impressions and things, that's going to tell you that they are looking at it. They are looking at it. I want to show you guys something. I haven't post a lot about it, but I am going to share this with you guys because I think it was so bananas. So one of the things, let me go back here. So one of the things that I do is I use this planner, and I have this app downloaded on my cell phone. So let's say if I'm out and about and God drops something, a nugget in my spirit. If he says something to me or he tells me something and it drops in my spirit, 9 times out of 10, if it's like a phrase or like a word of encouragement, I've learned to put my words of encouragement now on Facebook. I used to keep them to myself. Now I post them because I am very aware that what God is sharing with me is not always for me. So let me see if I can show you something that I post. I don't know if it'll let me go all the way back. It should. It just may take me some time. So this is like July. It's showing me I'm trying to go back to, I think that was March. So God gave me a word. God gave me something in my spirit. And I said, I am going to post it. And I posted it, and the response was bananas. And I want to show y'all. I was so shocked that it did that till I was like, oh my God. And the crazy thing, I'm going to tell you, my post went viral. And the crazy thing, I'm seeing people who have, it's so funny because I've seen people who have copied the post and start using it for themselves, and that word went viral. Let me see if I can find it. I want to show you. It was so crazy. Like I was so outdone. I was like, Lord, that wasn't nobody but you. What he gave me was like, it reached so many people. I want to say that was in March. I thought it was in March. It reached so many people it was crazy. Um oh my gosh, I can't find. Oh, there it is. There it is. So on March the 30th, y'all, I was so done. I was so outdone. I posted on March the 30th. Your feet are about to walk in rooms you used to dream of. Shout now. Do you see the engagement on my post? Do you see the shares on that post? Do y'all see that? Let me see if I can pull it up on the actual page. So this is my actual business page. I'm gonna have to see if I can go all the way down to it. When I tell y'all, I was so outdone. It was a proud moment for me. And no, I didn't share it because my post did go viral. And the funny thing is, I've been seeing people reposting the same thing, and theirs is going viral too. So that word resonated with so many people. And all I did was he gave it to me because he was talking to me about some things and some things I was getting ready to walk into and what I was getting ready to do. And he gave me that word. I can't tell you what day he gave it to me. All I know is I scheduled it to go out for March the 30th, and it went bananas. I just want to show it to you on my page. So I got to go all the way back to March. So give me a moment to keep scrolling. But I'm sharing this to say your consistency with marketing. Now, let's say if that was something about business related. Just let's say if that was something about your product that went viral. Your consistency in putting things out there can and that may not be everybody's lane. Maybe you're not, oh, I don't want it to go viral. But listen, if God put it out there and he lets it go viral, I'm going to tell you, from that particular post, I got a lot of followers and people who not like the page, but follow the page. People I have never met before in my life. I've gotten so many people inbox me. I'm going to tell you another thing that I did when I realized that the post was going viral and people were sharing it. I took time to go and I said, thank you for sharing. And I start speaking to whatever, because they would share the post and they would put like something above it, like what they thought, or they were tagging people in it. And it just went kind of viral. And I was like, man, but I was so like grateful that that word was resonated, because I felt like God was saying, listen, I'm getting ready to do some major, major things in your life. And it hit home for so many people that they were getting ready to walk into things that they used to dream of. And it was just so amazing. But I wanted to share this. This is what consistency looks like. It looks like something going viral, or God's word being told, or it looks like you getting the feedback from, different people. And now I have people who follow me, and no, I don't know them from Cat Adam. They like my posts, they comment, they say amen, and they say all kinds of stuff. I have made a connection with my people on Facebook. And a lot of people, these people I do not know personally. I want to show you the comment. Oh, I'm still in August. I'm sorry. But I just thought it was so bananas how that post went viral. And I should have screenshot it. If I pull it up now, I'm going to screenshot this to you. But this is a system that I put in place. I go into Meta, I plan out content on a day, maybe for 30 minutes a day, maybe for 2 hours a day. So some of the pictures, like some of the things that you see here with my picture and other people picture on it, those are things that I create in Canva. I thank God for allowing me to be able to learn Canva, just take it day by day. I was building my ministry and I didn't have the funds to keep paying for flyers for different things that we were doing. And so God gave me the ingenuity to get on Canva. I didn't take a course. I think maybe I read looked up about 2 or 3 YouTube videos on some things on how to use Canva. But a lot of the stuff that I do for Canva, I've just learned from practice, and I'm still learning. There are so many things. There are so many cheat codes and things on Canva, which we'll talk about it, because we'll create content on there too, because I think that's important, that you create content and have your logos and all those kind of things branded when you're posting. And so it's so important that you have that. But yeah, I had started like I because I my content was getting more noticeable, I started receiving all of these things. And then even here you see there it says now that I'm ranking 99 plus in the leaderboard. I became like a rising creative something on Facebook, because of my content was getting more it was getting noticed more. And so this happens when you continually post, when not only you post but you get interactive with your people. So a lot of people don't take the time, like people get on there are some people who comment under your post and it be some of them scams. So you know the difference when it's a scam, and you know when it's somebody who's generally talking back to you. But get under there. I remember when I first started working my page, and people was like, you don't have to, somebody had told me one time, you don't have to um say anything back when people comment on your stuff. You don't have to do that. But I felt that was so not the right thing to do. I get more. What I've learned is here's a tip. I hope you guys are taking notes. When you post something and people start commenting under it, if you go back and comment as well, you get more, your post has more interactions, and it makes it more visible. It raises up the post in the analytics. See, once you learn different things, you start to do different things differently. I didn't know that. Like when you go and somebody say I love it or I like it, if you go and you say something under it, the more interaction is like a sensor goes off to your analytics and say, hey, this post is getting more reach. this post is getting some feedback. So let's put this out here for more people to see, or let's boost it up because more people are interacting with that post. And so if you have people who are commenting under your post, I say, I don't care what it is, go up under there and say something back to them. At least try to do it within that same day, because that's how the engagement is boosted up on your post. If you the more interactions you have, they will make it more visible for people to see. Now, the cool thing about running the business side of Facebook, I'm so sorry, y'all, I just really want y'all to see how this post looks on my page and how it went viral. And then when I get to it, I'm going to screenshot it so I never have to go through scrolling this again. I want y'all to, when y'all win, when y'all make a big win, start keeping notes and tabs and pictures, have receipts. So when you can tell your clients, hey, this is what happened for me. It's not your bragging. It's just look at the goodness of God and what he's done and how he's done it. And how he has allowed me to, reach this particular goal. But I don't know what I was getting ready to say. But yeah, I wanted to show you this because I think it's so important that your Facebook, you monetize, not monetize, but you put a system in your marketing, put a system with creating content, put a system in place for this particular stuff. And you're going to use your Meta Business Suite to do it. You're going to use your planner to do it. And I'm going to show you, and then that's going to be, once I get to this, I'm going to show you how to plan out. You can plan out things up into a month in advance. And so if I were you, I would schedule 30 minutes a day. And I will just say, okay, what do I want to share with what do I have coming up? If it's an event, or if it's something that you want to share, or something that's on your heart for the week, what is it that you want to share with your followers? Whether it's a quote, whether it's a picture, whatever it is, and take some time and share. And the cool thing about it, a lot of people write little mini blogs on their posts. I'm learning that it doesn't take a lot of words. Like, some things you could just put something up there very quick, 1, 2 to 3 sentences. It could be one sentence, it could be a quote, and that thing can go just like that. I gotta show you guys. I'm sorry it's taking a little bit longer than I thought, but I gotta show you. I gotta get to it, and I need to get to it anyway so that I can take a picture, because I'm going to screenshot and put that in my records. Because that was a big thing. That was a big thing for me, and I was very excited when it did that, and I was kind of blown away. And I didn't talk about it or tell anybody too much because, you know, I don't want people to think that I'm bragging, but it's like God really gave me a word that was for so many people, and it resonated, and look at what that word did. And now I see people the same way that I posted it, like with the capital letters and everything. They are reposting, and I'm cool with it. I don't care about them sharing it. But I just was like, wow, God, wow, you allowed me to see have a first deal on that. And so that was so exciting. So I'm going to show you guys the post. I really just want to show you their interactions with it, and just let you know that it is possible. And if you are thinking about, some of you guys may not even be thinking about monetizing your social media accounts or things like that. But if you are, it is so important that you have consistent that was one I put out there. Government contracts are coming. And you can tell, like, some of the loves and the likes are up on some of the posts, where some of them you may see 2, you may see 1, you may not see any, and then some of them you see a whole lot. So yeah, like I think it's so important that you utilize your social media in a strategic way, more so than just getting on scrolling and typing and sharing, putting posts out there and not really utilizing it for your business. But I'm going to show you guys how to use Meta. And then, well, I'm going to try to show you how to use Meta, which is very easy to use. It's not anything too drastic. I'm in May, y'all, so we almost there. I'm trying to get it. It's loading slow, but I want to show you guys how to use Meta, and then we're gonna go. So just give me a minute, y'all. I don't know why it's so slow. It's just taking its time. But I really, really, really was so stoked about this post. Let me see. It won't let me see. It won't let me actually see it. But oh, it's a view post. Let's see if it'll go there. I've been doing that all that time, and I could have just clicked here. Okay, here we go, y'all. Okay, so on March the 30th, I wrote, "Your feet are about to walk in rooms you used to dream of." And so let me take a snapshot of this while I'm even on here. And so you see I got 1,000 comments, 63K shares. And yeah, like this was bananas. I have never, like, none of my posts have ever gone like that before. People were shouting, people were praising, people were like, it just resonated with so many people. And it was so many, I couldn't keep up. Like, it was so many people. You see, some of them you could tell that I loved and liked and I replied to, but it was so, and I don't know these folks. I have no clue who they are. I just know that it resonated with so many people, and they were just, yeah. So I wanted to show you that it is possible for things to go viral. And, when things start picking up traction like that, that's when you can start using social media for another source of income, which I have gotten paid for social media. I actually got paid from Instagram because I was a business account. They told me I had to do so many reels in a week or so, like that, 2 weeks or something. And they sent me a direct deposit into my PayPal account for that challenge that and that was money that I just had to create a reel with the videos, using the sound, putting the caption, me walking, people seeing my feet walking. I mean, it was just simple stuff. But it can be done, y'all. I wanted to show you it can be done. Okay, so let's go to today. So these are the posts that I've done this week, and you can see, like, this particular post has 49 likes, loves, or whatever, shares. Like, people resonated with that post a lot this week. This quote they resonate with as well. I'm going to go ahead and show you my thing for next week. I don't have a lot of things posted right now, so that lets you know that, but you do see I do have something already scheduled to come out on December the 6th at 7:55 a.m. So y'all may see something drop on my Facebook page at 2 and 3 in the morning. I promise you, I'm not doing that in live time. That is something that has been scheduled. I have posts already on the 11th and 12th. You may say, okay, why are they on those particular days? It was at the time when I was scheduling posts, that date was open, and so I just scheduled it. I also want to share this too. So this, you see where it says right here on the planner at 6 p.m. A lot of my Facebook followers at 6 p.m. are active on Sunday. This here is for 7 p.m. A lot of my IG followers are active around that time. It gives you times when you can post, and you can post stories, you can post reels right from, let me go here. You can do posts, stories, reels, videos, all of that stuff right from Meta, without even going to the Facebook app. And so you'll see, now you see some of the things I post, I have multiple posts on. So that one is IG, that one is Facebook. And then you see, like, on these particular days, I have like 4 things coming out, 5 things coming out. One of these is from my email marketing campaign from MailChimp. So when I send emails to my email list, it actually is connected to my social media account. And so I can also send that email link to Facebook, IG, and Twitter with just using MailChimp only. So you will probably need to connect if you're using these services and you need to connect the accounts. That's what you need to do. If you want to post on Instagram and Facebook at the same time, but only do it on IG and send it over, link it to your Facebook account, you got to have those features set up and connected for you to do so. And it's not a hard process. It's not a hard process at all to get those things connected. But what I want you guys to start doing, especially those of you who have Facebook business sites, utilize this planner. Take time one day, Sunday night, whenever, I don't know, maybe Sunday is your Sabbath, so let me not say Sunday, Saturday, whenever you have a free 30 minutes. I'm not going to even say that. You don't even have to have a free 30 minutes. Sacrifice 30 minutes of your time a day and plan out something to hit that account every week. And when you plan it out, you don't have to worry about it. All you have to do is go back and see if something, the site is going to tell you if somebody has commented on it. Because you're going to get a notification, it comes to my phone that I have, oh, such and such like your page. Oh, you got 5 shares. Oh, somebody commented on this post. It comes right to my cell phone. I can do everything through Meta. I don't even have to hit that Facebook app. Go on, scroll on the page. I don't have to do that unless I choose to. I use Meta. This is a structure for me. This is a system for me. So these posts that you see, these things are not in the moment. These things are scheduled. These things are scheduled. Personal pages, you don't have that option. If you have a personal page, you have to post in the moment. You don't have this option because it's not a business page. Personal page is basically what it is for you to connect with friends and family. Business, oh, you're connecting with potential buyers, potential clients. So you're able to use this feature to create content. It's like you're now like in a different realm, in a different world, and they put this system in place for you to be able to utilize. And so if you have a business Facebook page, basically a business like page where people have to like the page, not a personal page. For me, let me see if I can just toggle between this is my business page. For me, when I go to my personal page, this is my personal page right here. And when I get on my personal page, you see where it says you could, and oh, let me say this too. Thank you, Jesus. If you have a group, you're able to do this in groups as well. If you have a group, you're able to schedule contents as well. So if you're running a group, you are able to schedule content as well. So you see the pages here. I have groups, I have pages, all of those things. Let me just go to my group that I have that I'm a little bit active in. So you guys are getting to see when I want to hit something. Let's see. It will allow me to, let me see, it may not do it on here. It's taking that part off. Oh, there it is. I had to write in here. So trust God. And put trust God. Great morning, fam. Okay. And then this is in my actual Facebook group that I run under my personal page. So if you do have a Facebook group that you're running under your personal page, there is an option for you to schedule content to the group. However, it is not going to your personal page, you can schedule content in the group. So I do have people who have Facebook groups, and you can do the same. When I hit schedule post, it says, okay, when you want this to come out, I'm going to say it's going to come out on the 4th at 3:20 a.m. Scheduled. Bam. I got a post coming out, and I don't even have to worry about it. Let's see what it says. Oh, that's some pending. Oh, there's some scheduled posts. So I have a post coming out tomorrow. I mean, today actually. A post coming out today in my Facebook group, and then I just did that one for December the 4th. And so that's the beauty of Facebook groups and Facebook business page. So for those of you who say, I don't have the time, yes, you do. You're going to have to make the time. 30 minutes a day, even if you give it 15 minutes a day to start out, will do. 15 minutes, create post. If God gives you something and you want to, or if you have a thought or an idea that pops in your head or something you want to share, and he gives it to you and you're not able to go post it right then, use your phone. Put the notes section of my phone is lit. I have so many things inside of my note section. I have so much content in my phone. And I'm going to say this too. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Lord. God is dropping these gems on today. I'm so excited. Okay. I have so much content in my phone that I've written over the years. And what God just told me, he said, repurpose it. Repurpose your content. So you may have said something 2 years ago that may resonate with somebody today. You can repost the same content, reuse it. You don't have to kind of think about like new content and all of those things. You can repurpose some of your old content. Flashback Fridays, Throwback Thursdays are kind of like social media terms that go around. I don't know if people still kind of do them, where people are posting pictures of something they did in the past. If you have like an old event, or you were, doing something in ministry or something like that, those are great content things that you can put on your social media, and they're easy posts. It could be a community service project, or it could be a picture of you, I don't know, speaking at an event or something like that. Something easy, simple, but it's a flashback, very quick and easy. You probably have so much content in your phone, on your device, but you're not utilizing it because you don't know when. And I'm telling you, if you have old content, reuse it. If you posted something 3 years ago, I promise you it's going to resonate with somebody today. Because if it was relevant then, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be relevant now. Trust. Okay. So systems and structures. So you have to get those things in place if you want to crush the content game. For me, over these 21 days, I said, okay, I'm going to be doing my videos at 6 a.m. So that means I got to have the videos, everything up and running, making sure that links are already out so that when 6 a.m. hits, things are popping live, things are up, and I don't have to worry about those types of things. But it takes you being structured. It takes you to sacrifice. It takes you to do some things outside of your norm. This 21-day challenge is not like any other. I told you yesterday that that's why I had us reintroducing ourselves, because this challenge is making a new you. This challenge is putting something new in your system, something new in your world, something new that you haven't seen and you haven't done before. And so I'm taking you outside of that box that you've been in, or I'm getting you to walk on water a little bit and getting you out there to do some things that you've never done before. So yesterday, your homework was to reintroduce yourself. Today, you're going to post a tip of the day or some type of word of encouragement. I want you to post that out there. And here's the bonus to that. If someone speaks or says something to that post, I want you to go back and comment. So maybe you could post something early in the morning, then around noontime, if you're not doing anything, get on there for about 5 minutes and see what they was, if somebody said something, and if they said amen, glory to God, da da da, thank you so much, respond back to them, because that means, oh, this post is getting interaction, so let me boost it up a little bit so other people can see it. This may be something that somebody may want to see. So your homework for today is to post a tip of the day or a word of encouragement. And then you're going to go back and check like twice. You're going to go back on that particular post, see if you got any likes, love, or comments. And if you got any likes, loves, or comments, I want you to, especially the comments, I want you to respond if you can. I don't know. It may be something that everybody may resonate with, and it may go right viral. We don't know. But if it does, try to do as much as you can with that post. If it goes viral, hey, to God be the glory. But what I want you to do is to make sure that you are engaging with your followers, speaking and talking back to them. Don't just like and love the post. Don't just say love or heart. Send something back. Reply. Okay, so you're going to post it and reply. Again, it could be a tip of the day or a word of encouragement. So for example, if you are a business owner, you want to say, hey, this is your tip of the day. If you're a business owner, you want to make sure that you're consistent. Consistent means dot 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 dot. Let's try better to be consistent. Bam, and then that's over. Or if you're you're running like a ministry, you want to share something that's on your heart, you can share an encouraging word or like a Bible verse and what that verse is speaking to you on today. One of the things God has been telling me, faithful without works is dead. So I get that scripture and I was like, listen, you got to put the work behind it. You can have faith, but if you don't have the work behind it, if you're not putting in the time, then you're canceling out the actual thing, because faith without works is dead. You got to put some action behind your faith. So, hey, I'm just giving you some examples. If you have, I don't know, if you are a fitness instructor, because I do have people who run fitness business, you may want to put a healthy tip of the day or a word of encouragement about someone who may be on their fitness journey. You never know, but I want you to get in the habit of posting something daily. And here's the thing. If you are running a business social media account, you can do all of I've sent all of the homework home. You can look over it, take 30 minutes or an hour and start getting your things ready for the next day. You don't have to wait till today. I want you guys to get in the habit of putting a system in place. So first, find you an admin day, a day where you can work on social media content, and a day that you can not only work on it, but schedule your posts, create posts. You get in Canva. Don't just post the same picture. Get in Canva. We'll talk a little bit more about Canva and how you can utilize that to do quotes and all those types of things, to get creative with videos and stuff. We'll do that as well. But we're going to go deeper into scheduling, putting a schedule in place for your content on tomorrow. But this is just like an overview of everything, and just making sure that I want you guys to know that we have to have some type of structure. I want to restructure your mind, your thinking, and the way that you do things to get into this next season of your life, because what I'm very aware of, a lot of people who are connected to me are multifaceted. You're just like me. You handle many things. And when God sees you faithful over a few, he will make you ruler over many. And so if you are person, that serial entrepreneur, that person who is running a business, running a ministry, doing this, doing that, helping, giving feed, giving out to the poor, all these different things, serving in church. You're running in different lanes, and nothing is wrong with that. It is okay for you to be multifaceted. If God has called you to be a mogul, be a mogul. Okay. But what I want you to make sure that you're doing is getting yourself set up for what God wants to do. He can't give you more until you structure where you are. Because if he gives you more and you don't have the systems and the structures in place, you can't steward it well. I am a living witness of that. Okay. If he gives you more and you don't have structures and procedures and things in place, you're not able to steward everything that he has given you to do. Okay. And don't be don't be overthinking the things that he's told you to do. If he's giving you the okay to do it and he said, hey, I want you to do X, Y, and Z, then you work your lane. Your lane is your lane. Nobody else's. Nobody can tell you what God said to you but you. You know what he said. You know what he told you to do. So work your lane. But in order to be multifaceted and be run like a well-oiled machine, you need to get systems and things in place. So on today, we talked about systems and structures. I'm going to show you how to plan out your content on tomorrow, and we're going to dive deeper over the next couple of days as we're talking about crushing this social media challenge. So, hey, if you are just joining, again, welcome. It is not too late. Go back and reintroduce yourself, and then do your post for today, which is a tip of the day or a word of an encouragement. If you're not a part of the Facebook group, check the links at the bottom. You can be a part of that group, join the other people who are in there, send some words of encouragement. If you have questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me and ask. All of my information is at the bottom of this video. If you want to make sure that you are on the email list, anything that you need, any polls or anything like that, all of that stuff is going to be inside of either the Google form or the Facebook group. So make sure that you are doing those things, as that is going to help me do my some of my content for you guys and where I'm going to be going with you all next. So I'm looking to you to drive this conversation. So if you have questions, comments, put them in the comments below, and I'll be sure to make sure that I reach out to you. Listen, day 2 is lit. I'm excited. Can't wait to see you guys on tomorrow and what we're going to be talking about. I can't wait to see your tips of the day, your words of encouragement. You don't have to send them to me. If you would like to just post them inside of the Facebook group, I think you are allowed to do that. If you want to send it to me for accountability, hey, I love it. Do it. I had some people who sent me their reintroduction video pictures, and they were fire. And I was like, yes, and so excited because I know that you guys are on this transformation journey, and I'm so grateful to be a part. So listen, I am Sharisa T. I empower, I educate, I encourage, and I equip others to walk in their God-given purpose. And I'm excited that you decided to join this 21-day challenge with me. This is day 2, but I will see you guys on tomorrow for day 3.